Been doing this for a while, and people make comments which I kind of let them roll off my back about the fact that I'm harassing them, like Sue Blackman of the Library Commission likes to claim I'm harassing them. I think it would be harassment if I filed 50 complaints and lost them all. But if I file 50 complaints and win 33, I don't think that's harassment. I think it's simply substantiating a record. One of the things I have learned over the years, starting with my first public meeting in San Francisco at the Police Commission, was that members of commissions and boards in this city seem to feel they have the right to stop people from saying things, to interrupt them, to do all sorts of things. And I agree, under the law, they have the right to respond or remark on any comment someone makes after they are finished. But they do not have the right to interrupt them, to challenge them, and no matter what good intention they might have, they would be better advised to be quiet, let the person make their comment, and then if they have something they want to say, respond in an appropriate way. The reason I say that is the fact that the First Amendment states that, among other things, that government may make no laws infringing the freedom of speech under the First Amendment. A statute, I'm having a hard time reading this, a statute or ordinance that burdens speech based on its content generally must be necessary to serve a compelling state interest in order to pass constitutional muster. And most of the time, people will on a board or commission will say, oh, you can't say that because it's just like was mentioned previously, Art Commission. If somebody says something about this, that, or the other, I'll have them ejected. That's the purpose of a public meeting. And like it or not, telling people that they can or cannot use certain words or certain phrases or their tone of their voice or anything else is violating their First Amendment rights. Using the excuse that you used a bad word and I want to protect the children in the audience is not the job of any member of the board or commission. If you want to say after the fact that you don't like the fact that they used an inappropriate word, you're certainly free to do that, but you're not entitled to interrupt them, to stop them, or certainly not to eject them. I had an interesting conversation with Peter Keene, who is now the chairperson of the Ethics Commission. And I asked him a brief question. I said, I've gone before lots of boards and commissions and said that the comments at these public meetings are constitutionally protected political free speech, and nobody says anything. And you know what his response was? How or why could they?